Now it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Habeeb Habeeb, who will bring the charge to the class. Mr. Habeeb Habeeb is the President and CEO for Benefit Planning Consultants, an Illinois-based employee benefits administration firm located in Champaign, Illinois. Born in Lebanon, Habeeb has been an Illinois resident since 1974. He has 38 years of management and operational experience. Mr. Habeeb received his bachelor's degree and MBA from EIU and is a member of Beta Gamma Sigma, the National Honor Society for Collegiate Schools of Business. Habeeb served on the National Board of Directors for the Employers Council on Flexible Compensation, the group representing the employee benefit industry in Washington, D.C. He is a certified flexible compensation instructor, the highest professional designation from the ECFC. Mr. Habeeb speaks frequently about legislative issues affecting account-based plans such as flexible spending accounts, HRAs, HSAs, and COBRA. He also volunteers on several boards of directors, including the Illinois Chamber of Commerce, and is the chairman of the Champaign County Republican Party. Habeeb, who is passionate about integrity in business, customer loyalty, and creating a positive work environment for employees, is known for his Motivational Minutes series on the radio. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Habeeb Habeeb.
Thank you, President Perry. It's a double honor to be with you today. I'm an Eastern Illinois graduate, and I'm a graduate of the College of Continuing Education. It is a great honor and achievement for you. You have gotten here with hard work, and the world is in front of you, and I congratulate you on that. I want to prepare you, though. The best laid plans of mice and men sometimes go awry, and that's what happened to me. I was born in Lebanon, like President said, and I was 17 when I came to the States to be a doctor and go back. I wasn't planning on staying. I wanted to be rich and provide for my family back home. I'm the first in my immediate family to finish college. Through wars, my father wasn't able to finish high school. During World War I, his father was conscripted by the Ottomans to go fight for them. So my father dropped out of high school to help his sisters and mother survive. So he was not a graduate. My mother, due to famine in the area in World War II, only got a certificate for teaching, a 2-year certificate, not a 4-year college. So I was going to be the first one to get that degree and be rich forever. So I came here the shyest guy in the world. I'm an ordinary guy, just like you, maybe less than you. I came here with bright eyes, wanting to be successful and go back. And then war started in Lebanon, and I was stuck here. My parents, I didn't know where my parents were for times, sometimes month on end. I was broke. I had to drop out of school. I started working at Arby's for $1.65 an hour. And the only reason I could afford the meals is they gave me free meals. 5 days a week I worked, and the other 2 days I would go in and volunteer and get a free meal as well. I could not afford to fail. I did not have a home to run back to. I knew I needed to do it. If there were dishes to be done, I did them. If the bathrooms needed to be cleaned, I cleaned them. It didn't matter to me because I said to myself, I'm going to succeed. But the turning point, thank you. Many of you have had that same situation. I don't know your background, but I'm sure some of you have had backgrounds like that, and you have your own story to tell. And America is full of stories where people overcame against all odds. However, let me tell you, adversity will come. What will you do with it? And if adversity doesn't come in your life, count yourself lucky and enjoy it and help others who have adversity. So I worked for a long time. Because of my hard work and ethic, I was promoted at Arby's to assistant manager, district manager. I moved to Champaign. I always wanted to finish school. After 15 years of war in Lebanon, I was able to bring my parents to America in 1990. I had married an American from Southern Illinois, and we redeemed the time. I spent time with my parents before they passed away. And as soon as my mom passed away, I wanted to get back in college. I want to thank Eastern for providing evening classes for a guy who was working and married and had kids, and I could go to college in the evening, and I was able to get my BOG degree, it's now called BGS, and I immediately enrolled in the MBA program. And I got through the MBA program in 1999 at Eastern, and I joined this company, and I'm a partner and a CEO at the same time. However, I never want to forget where I came from. I got a 4.0 average, and I don't tell you that because I want you to admire the 4.0. If you got a 4.0 average, congratulations, good job. But I'll tell you, none of my clients ask me what my grade point average is. All they care about is how I will treat them. And all the world cares about is how you will treat them. So take what you studied, take the knowledge that you have, but more importantly, you have to invest in people, whether they're your coworker, whether they're your client, whether you're the company that you're working for, you have to have good work ethic and care about them. It's about them, not really about you. And that's a philosophy that I have adopted in life, that I am trying to fill other people's cup. You know, there's people that think the cup is half empty, and other people that think the glass is half full. I'm just glad I have a glass. Life doesn't come with a manual, and I learned it just by listening to my parents, by remembering what my parents did, by the kindness they showed people who were lesser than them. We were not rich, but my parents would be kind to the people who were poorer than us. Count your blessings. This is a great time for you. Invest in other people. Do your best every single day. And remember one thing. I'm an ordinary guy. About the only unordinary thing I have is the same first and last name. But aside from that, I'm an ordinary guy who believes the turning point in my life when I started believing that ordinary people can do extraordinary things. You can do extraordinary things. I know you don't want a long speech, so let me tell you a song. I can't sing, but I'm going to tell you a song by Bonnie Tyler from the 1980s for us older people. For you guys, it's been covered by newer singers. Hero. Where have all the good men gone? Let me add women, okay? Where have all the good men and women gone? Where are all the gods? Where is the street white Hercules and Herculesa to fight the rising odds? Isn't there a white knight upon a fiery steed? Late at night, I toss and I turn, and I dream of what I need. I need a hero. You know what? The world doesn't really need heroes. Heroes are letting them down. They need you. They need you to be that hero. They need you to be that hero when they need it. I remember not having a penny at Olivet Nazarene, where I came, about 100 miles north of here. And there was going to be a break for winter. For 1 month, the cafeteria will be closed. I did not have a penny to have food. The last day of school, there was one white envelope in my box at college with one little white paper that said, "We thought you need this," and a $100 bill in it. Probably worth about $700 now or $800. I was able to eat for the whole month of January and not worried about my food. I remember that. I don't remember what I studied at Olivet. That's how you can be a hero. May the Lord bless you. May you be heroes to people. Don't forget that. Have a great day.
Thank you, Mr. Habeeb. And now we will confer degrees. We ask the audience to remain seated through the ceremony. Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Blair Lord, will present the degree candidates.
Will all candidates for degrees please rise? President Perry, I have the honor to present the candidates for graduate and undergraduate degrees in the College of Arts and Humanities and the School of Continuing Education. They have been enrolled in courses which will complete their degree requirements, and I hereby recommend that their degrees be conferred and diplomas awarded.
Thank you, Dr. Lord. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, and in accordance with the recommendation of the faculty of Eastern Illinois University, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate degree with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto, and in testimony thereof will present each of you with the appropriate diploma of Eastern Illinois University. Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated.